Hello, and welcome back to another explaining video. So, I'm gonna explain the 7 main Heisei Ultras that appeared in the Ginga S movie, but mine is 0. So, let's just begin with Tiga. Ultraman Tiga was once one of the ultra ancient giants of light who came to Earth. He and his race fought against monsters like Golza to protect an ultra ancient civilization. But after Tiga discovered the power of darkness and have chosen to walk the path of darkness, he gained immense power and becomes the strongest out of the giant of darkness, which led to a civil war between the ultras. At the end, Yuzare convinced Tiga to return back to the path of light, which then Tiga defeated Daram, Hydra, and his ex, which is Kamira, and took all of their powers and sealed them as stone statues in the relief ruins. Tiga went back as a guardian of the civilization until a monster named Gijera arose. Using its pollen to trap humanity into a hallucinating happier world, Tiga was unable to do anything, which led him to embed their powers to become light into genes of great warriors and their descendants. The ancient giants left their bodies and now turned into stone, stored away in a pyramid. In the present day, Daigo Madoka, a guards officer, is the descendant of the great warriors. Now he has the duty to protect the Earth from destruction as Ultraman Tiga. Dyna. 7 years after the events of Ultraman Tiga, a new Ultra emerges to protect the Earth. Kazuma Asuka was taking part in the Zero Drive navigation test, where he entered a tunnel of light. There, he transformed into a new giant of light. He fought against evil across space. However, when he sensed his son was about to die, he merged with his son to save his life. Guts has now rebranded as Super Guts and has established a base in Mars. However, it was attacked by the spheres. That's where Asuka and Dyna merged to become one giant of light. The TPC contingent believed that Ultraman Tiga has finally returned, but the elder officers realized that this is not Tiga, but rather another guardian like him. Gaia. During a virtual reality experiment, a science prodigy, Gamu Takayama, encountered a mysterious giant of light, fighting a monster at the end of a tunnel of light. During the first wave of monster attack by the Radical Destruction Bringer, XIG was too inexperienced, so it was ineffective. Gamu then encountered Gaia again at that moment. Because of his passion to save the Earth and humanity, Gaia accepted Gamu and gave him the light to transform into Ultraman Gaia. In his journey, he will meet a mysterious person who possesses the light of Ultraman Agul. Both of them strive in their own belief, but a common thread will unite their goal. Cosmos. When a new villain fell on Earth in the form of the Chaos Organism and infected Lidorias, Ultraman Cosmos returned to Earth. He finally reunited with Musashi and joined forces in order to maintain peace on Earth. Nexus. In 2008, 4 years after the event of Shinjuku disaster, Noah would base himself on Earth and evolve further to become Ultraman Nexus, beginning his own actions to protect the planet from Dark Zagi and his minions. Sorry, I haven't seen Cosmos and Nexus, so I don't know how to explain them aside from looking at the wiki. Max. Ultraman Max's job was to study developing civilization and help devise a way for those various species to coexist. Max observed Earth and witnessed the bravery of a native young man named Kaito Toma. Max merges with him and allowed them to protect the Earth and humanity as Ultraman Max. Mebius. Before leaving for Earth, Mebius was granted the Mebius Brace by the father of Ultra and told the importance of the name Ultraman, a legacy he will live up to when he reaches Earth. On his way there, Mebius saw a transport ship being sucked into the Ultra Zone. The crew was saved by the sacrifice of the captain's son, which is Ban. Seeing this selflessness, Mebius tried to save the young man but was a minute too late. He then created his human form after the young man in his honor. He came to Earth and became the new guardian of Earth after 25 years. Along his journey, he will learn a lot about friendship and what is it to be a human. And we get a lot of tributes in this series, which are very, very well done. And that's pretty much it for part 1. Subscribe for part 2.